I hope it starts with Aiden just laughing like
Well, we're going, so yeah,
Yep. So this is episode 8.
I
Been
think
doing
so.
this for 8 weeks.
We have
That's yeah.
no.
Woo.
Aiden, don't
Achievement.
This is the second episode of the week, right?
about 8 weeks.
Okay,
Well,
thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me count down to the nanosecond when we
3,
started this.
2. It's actually to the 7th nanosecond in the parsec.
Yes, Aiden, it is. Whatever you want.
No, it's not. Stop lying to yourself.
We are on spring break. So if
We
you're
are,
not on spring
Ooh.
break right now, you're a loser.
which is most of our local town public school system,
Exactly.
because we're the weirdos. Why? Why isn't our spring break matched up with everyone else's spring break?
I don't know.
We
It's
just
even
want it
not
to be
matched up with the
special.
rest of the academy. The
Well, I
elementary
mean,
schools get more time off.
Yeah, I know. Is it the whole point of this academy thing to, like, make
well, do they
everything
get late
equal?
starts on Mondays? No, they
I
don't.
don't care if we get an hour starts on Monday. It
That's only
lowers our class time by like 5 minutes. That's not that much.
Aiden is really passionate about this.
as he
Well,
I
it's
know
should
it's
be.
so
because
annoying
we're
because
ahead of the school
like
district.
parents kids who have parents in the public school system like me, it makes it so much harder.
I
It's
know,
so
but
much more
we're
difficult.
ahead. We're like a week ahead. Like our
I
quarter
don't care
ends
if
and
we're
they still
ahead.
have a week.
Well, that sucks for them. We should get out a week sooner, but we're not.
Jeez.
Good
Aiden.
grief, Aiden.
Hmm.
Aiden for
I've
school
never
board.
heard this much passion, and I've seen you walk with passion.
You haven't seen me walk with passion.
Those hips do not lie, Aiden.
I think we should elect this man for
Is that
school board.
is no? I'm not doing stupid Stuco again.
No, not student council, school board. That's like the
Oh,
adult version.
school board.
I
It's like
thought you said billboard. Let's
it's
put him
like
on a billboard.
Let's
And
just
elect
then
on
walk
the
Aiden
away.
for billboard.
just on the highway. Oh yes, nothing's safer than advertising something on a big sign that averts drivers driving 70 miles an hour away from the road.
How many accidents have billboards caused?
I don't
I don't know,
know,
but
but
they sure
probably
help
a
a lot
lot.
because every single like lawyer company always puts up a billboard along the most like crash prone areas.
They're trying to get customers.
I know, cause think about it. Aiden, you get in a car wreck tomorrow. You
And
look
all of
up,
them say
you
like
see a friendly lawyer's
motorcycle
face with a
accident.
number, and you're like, oh, I just got in a car wreck. Maybe I should call him.
And all of them say like car wreck or motor accident or something.
Yes, cause it's advertisement.
Like back in the 2010, some guy
Back at the
got
olden
like
days.
sliced in half, and his like the top part of his body was like slung onto a billboard on a busy highway. So it
That
was
dude
kind of just there.
flew.
He was getting
He
air
caught air.
time.
He caught
He was
more
getting
air than
bonus
Michael
points.
Jordan jumping. He got more
Oh
air.
no,
He
that's
he
awful.
yeah, sorry. He got more. Let me figure out a different. He got more airtime than a Spirit airline ever does.
It's awful. That guy died. If for some reason the family of that guy hears this, we're sorry.
Our one viewer. I'm sorry.
You never know what could happen. We're about to go into college. They're like, I can't accept you. That was my son. That you
Billboard
talked about
Kid
on your
was my
podcast.
son.
That Billboard Kid.
I can't. It's horrible.
That is really terrible. Aiden, you're going to hell.
I know, and you're
Let's
coming
all
along
hold
with me.
hands. Yep. It's obviously a highway.
During the end of
Which
the
one
world,
Billboard.
is it? Billboard Kid.
Billboard kid. It wasn't a kid. It was an adult.
How fast was he going though? Like, how did he get? Did like the other car hit him, or did his car just hit another car, which happened to be slanted, and so the car was the one that went up?
I don't
What?
know, but
How did that happen? With this story, I'm left with more questions than answers.
I don't think there was any answers besides
How did
he
he
was
get
on a
up
billboard.
there?
A lot of force.
Did he fall off the stairway to heaven?
He didn't
He did
buckle his
fall off the
seatbelt.
stairway to heaven. You see, kids, this is why you buckle your seatbelt.
Exactly.
Plot twist. This is a PSA sponsored by the school board of Saskatchewan.
Not Saskatchewan.
We're a
Our
walking
great Prime
advertisement for
Minister,
Saskatchewan.
our great Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has entrusted us with
Good old Just.
our leader, our bungee jumping leader, Justin Trudeau.
Our actual leader, because we are Canadian.
But who's I don't trust him. His name's Justin. Whose name is Justin?
Timberlake. I trust him with my firstborn.
You shouldn't.
What about your secondborn?
My secondborn, that's whatever. The firstborn is where that's where the money
for
is.
Trudeau.
That's
for Trudeau. I'm giving up my I'm giving up my second born for Justin Trudeau.
Everybody back up. This is my secondborn coming at a speed of 20 miles per hour out of my uterus.
All right,
to
you better
Justin
catch him.
Trudeau.
All right, Justin, you better catch him. You ready?
Get ready. You didn't catch him.
Wait.
No.
No.
I guess I'll have to give you my thirdborn.
I guess he's an American citizen now. He flew right over the border.
They had to make that a law just because of you all of a sudden. All right, guys, wherever he lands is where he's officially born.
They're gonna be on the news. People are asking if they were to projectile their baby over the border, would they be American citizens?
No, that's the question of the century.
This is the true question.
If we
forget
technically
all the
if we have our feet inside the border, does that mean they're technically
just your toe, just your toes.
That's an American toe right there.
That's American
that toe right there. That toe right there is a true-blooded American. They cut off the toe and send it to war.
Toe's been drafted.
Toe's been drafted.
Toe of little Jimmy, just on birth certificate.
And then that toe becomes a general.
The toe can get a passport, a U.S. passport, but the actual person can't.
From the toes up, he can from like the ankle up, he can't get a passport. But from the ankle down, that's passport material.
I want my ankle to live a better life. Just cuts off the ankle.
I want you to be happy in a new country.
It just chucks him over.
It chucks the wrong way.
And then the ankle figures out that American healthcare sucks. So he
They're
wants to go back.
No.
It's like, I want to go back to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. You can't even pronounce their
Manitoba.
Province, right?
I can't pronounce our province.
Man,
our province.
I'm starting to think this man isn't a true Canadian.
What are you talking about? Check my blood.
My toe is 100%
syrup.
Canadian.
It's pure maple syrup. It's pure moose and maple syrup, baby.
I threw my toe across the border.
Wait, what?
I threw my toe across the border to become a Canadian.
They'll let you in.
They did. I have dual citizenship.
This is a border joke that I heard from a joke person, whatever they're called.
A comedian?
Yeah, there we go. So going
Good
into
Lord.
So going into Mexico, it's like a spinning door. Going into the U.S. from Mexico, it's like a spinning door that will shoot you on sight.
All right. We've
Are you
been
doing
going
the
on a random
Seinfeld?
Providence
Yeah.
talk for way too long. I think we need to move on to the subject we all want to talk about. Well, me and Aiden
It
do.
was pretty funny.
Introducing
Especially
new
my
segment. Me and
es-
Aiden's
especially-
third wheeling experiences hanging around Gracie.
It's
You
not fun.
guys love me.
Yes,
We love
but
you, but
Dylan loves you
hanging
more, clearly.
around all of your special people it gets annoying
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
she has more relationships. In case you watched the last episode, and it's
Oh,
really
wait.
confusing.
No, wait. Remember when, like, the last guy, okay, like, the first guy of this school year broke up with me? I remember we were walking down the hallway, and you guys just pushed him against the wall, and you guys looked ready to beat him up, and then a teacher walked out. It was the funniest thing ever.
Did we do that?
Yes, you did.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
All
I
I
don't
remember
remember
is you were
that.
crying at lunch and you were legitimately serious, and Aiden just goes, "I'm gonna go get a cookie."
What
And
was was it?
he asked you if you had money for a cookie.
Because Aiden is the smoothest man to ever
I've
have
been hit. You've been
smooth.
hit by. You've been struck by a smooth person.
You are no Michael Jackson.
All right, I got a
Michael
very good
Jackson is
experience to
he
start
in
us
his
off
grave
with
right
here.
now.
He's heeing in his grave right now.
You just hear.
He doesn't even do it like that. He's just like like a maniacal laugh.
I have risen from a grave. Just New Zealand. Michael Jackson. Really nasally.
So stupid.
All right,
I
all right.
remember crying that day. I was like crying. Brody looked actually concerned. Aiden was like, "Man, I'm really hungry."
Well, you know me. I'm always hungry.
I know it was lunchtime, but still, you're like stuffing your face. You're like, "Man, I'm hungry.
You.
I'm gonna walk away from this situation."
Okay, though this is a joke, but you could have cried any other time during that day, and I would have cared more than during lunch.
Yes, because I'm gonna cry in the middle of math class. That'd actually be really funny. I don't understand polynomials.
Are we even learning about polynomials?
No, it was a joke. It was the first math-related thing I can think of. I
Calculus.
don't understand
What?
negative powers.
Why, Aristotle? Why?
Why? This is an Aristotle hate club.
Welcome to the Aristotle Age Club. You're being forcibly put into it.
If you listen to this, you hate Aristotle as much as we hate ourselves.
Which is quite a bit.
Philosopherness.
Just as much as we hate people who don't spell Aiden right.
That's just you. That's just a you
Whatever
problem.
you want, Aiden.
I spelled Aiden right.
Whatever
No,
you
I
want.
said it's just a you problem. You're the only one who cares that much.
No, I'm gonna name my third born Aiden
How
Please
are you
do.
spelling it?
the right way.
My way?
And then, and then his middle name will
Good.
be Aiden again, but the wrong way.
It's like the scientific name for a bison. It's just bison, bison, bison. Or no, it's gorilla. It's gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. There we go. The scientific name for a gorilla is just gorilla, gorilla, gorilla.
if you didn't get it the first time.
I know.
Anyway, you guys had some stories that I'm sure are not
It's
embarrassing at
just
all.
so she just starts relationships really quickly. Like
No kidding. What 2 days after the one ends? Oh, I'm in another one, guys. It's like
and I'm
Gracie,
kind of
chill, please.
and I'm not very observant person, but it just happens.
That's because I'm baller.
It's weird.
I mean, in my personal opinion, the current one started before the last one even ended.
Yes.
I saw you
but
guys
did you
the
like
night
the
before.
last one?
No,
none of
I
us
was
liked
happy
it.
about. I'm happy
And
about this new one.
yeah, no,
This is
yeah,
great.
because
I don't have to look back around my back every time now.
I feel like you should still look behind your back, because Dylan will. He,
Dylan's scrawny. He can't
that
do nothing.
the juice can't sneak up on me.
Yeah.
it makes like a ping noise as he find my juice.
It's just it's like the one time I lost my watch.
No, when you
Or
lost
no,
your
my
phone
phone.
and I was in my locker, so you were just like,
Yeah.
you were in math class and you kept going out in the hall and you're like, where is it? And,
Did it go?
Good question. Let's go find it.
I don't remember putting it over there. And I was like, no,
No, I
use it.
remember I remember walking to the gym to put on nets because that's where I left it in the common area. And I was like, I should probably bring my phone. It's going to get stolen. But I was like, no, it's fine. It's not going to get stolen.
Aiden has lost so many electronics to me. I have stolen so many things and gave them
Are
back
you
like
the
an
one who
hour
stole my
late.
earbuds?
That
Did
was
you
a
steal my
joint
earbuds?
effort.
Why are your
Oh,
earbuds
I
always
forgot
being
about
stolen?
DC. I forgot about DC.
I had help from our
Never
two
forget.
roommates. They were great.
I had way too much coffee that day as well, so that didn't help it.
We didn't hide them far though, just outside the hotel room.
What if somebody kicked it? What if somebody
We
was
set them
practicing
on a
the soccer
set of
skills?
stairs that are only for the maid to use.
It
The
was
maid.
it
I'm
was
the
a
maid.
Waldorf Astoria. No one's going to steal anything there. They have more money than we did.
No kidding. Aiden got stuck downstairs.
Oh yeah, and I
How do you
put
get
into the
stuck?
so
He didn't
the
have a
Waldorf
card.
Astoria. It's an old Trump Towers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really fancy. They have like key cards on all the doors and like on the stairs and elevators, so a
Mm-hmm.
homeless guy can't just sneak up there. And I didn't have a card with me.
Oh
And
no.
I put into that, we made like a DC group chat with all the kids. And I typed into it, hey,
Oh, all fellow
uh,
kids.
can someone come let me down or let me up? But no, no one came. And I was told I was told I had to go down to help with pizza. So I was like carrying food in or whatever we were having.
Well, yeah,
And
by the time you got down there, me and the other two and our teacher were already at the street, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I called one of the other people on the trip, one of the girls, to go let you in, but they never did.
They never did. I was just sitting there
Aw.
looking like a homeless bum in my red sweatshirt.
You always look like a homeless bum. A sexy homeless bum.
I know, but still.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, but I mean, oh, and one time we almost didn't get let into the hotel.
You guys look too poor to be in here.
No, it's because it was a group of 8 being led by like 2 adults.
Too poor.
You
Too poor.
look too poor to be in here.
You aren't wearing a suit and tie at all times. You're clearly too poor.
Where's your
We
American pin?
sorry, I left my American toe in my room. Can I go get it?
Must be American to check in.
No.
Okay. Living after living after Donald Trump's old word.
What, you think we're some type of open hotel policy here?
Open
Those
hotel.
Those
I couldn't get the
can't
words
in
out.
here.
Open hotel.
Open Odell? Why would you open Odell?
Who is Odell?
You know who Odell is.
How did you know?
Wait, what?
If Dylan can have Corbin, then I can have Odell.
Fair enough. I mean, the things
Odell.
Corbin and Dylan do, I wouldn't blame you for being in another relationship.
Odell sounds like a big black man.
He is.
At least
Okay.
let us meet him, though. I mean, I'd love to become friends.
Okay, for context for anyone, Corbin and Dylan.
Two of the most gay lovers I've
The
ever seen.
gayest men I've ever met.
the gayest but straightest men at the same time.
I know, it's like
So
pasta.
so they both have girlfriends, but
Yeah,
also
they're the two in the group that have girlfriends, but yet they also like are the gayest of gay.
To be fair, Corbin is kind of different.
he's very energetic, which I mean is good.
Yeah, I know, but he's not the typical guy friend. I
What do you
don't
mean the
remember.
typical
I
like
don't
in a
remember
Hallmark
any.
movie that one
No,
gay friend everyone has?
no, because I don't think any of you have come up to me and sniffed me.
That's true.
Well, yeah, because we're not a bunch of weirdos.
Exactly. That's why he's not typical.
He's a figure.
He
Poor
has a
Remy.
figure, if you know what I'm saying.
No kidding. Yeah, Remy, I feel bad for her so much because she's just
Well,
like, hey Corbin,
I
and
feel
then
like
he's
she's
like,
used to
hey,
it.
let me go hug Dylan real quick instead.
And
Well, I
Oh,
feel like
okay.
she's used to it by now.
and
Oh,
no,
sure.
instead of like stopping it, I feed off of it. I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Go ahead, hug him more. Joke's on you. I'm into that.
It,
But that's what you need to say whenever a like a TSA officer says I need to do a body check on you. Joke's on you, I'm into that.
I think you're smuggling heavy amounts of cocaine. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
I'm into cocaine. You are? JK. My American toe is, though.
You're what? Just throws toe and runs away.
just throws unhealthy high toe at them.
Wait, what? Did
It's a
a
smoke.
high toe?
It's a high toe.
I was like, there's no toe called the high toe, but then I realized what he meant.
You have been smoking too much. You're tearing this family
You're
apart.
you're smoking too much of that toe marijuana.
You're sniffing too much. You don't even have a nose. You're a toe.
How could you be doing that? It doesn't make any sense. You don't have face.
You're not even supposed to be alive.
How are
You're
you
just a
alive?
severed toe.
That's somehow from the south.
How can you be from the south if we were almost by. That toe was really close to Canada.
Because it's the south of the body. It is the south of the body.
It's a South Canada toe.
South Canada toe.
It's the south. So yes. So what? Quebec? Not Quebec. Toronto or Ontario. What's the capital of
Ontario.
our country?
Ottawa?
Ottawa. There we go.
All right, we need to stop talking about toe.
It will always go back to
I
toe.
feel like you should name the episode somehow relating to an American toe.
Oh, I'm
Not
sure it will
American
be.
Pie, American toe.
All right, I got
My
another great
American
third wheel story.
Drove my Chevy to
Um,
the levee, but
Shut
it
up,
was
Aiden.
full of
Aiden,
toes.
shut your mouth. Do you not want to hear this amazing story?
I'm scared. A little bit.
So, we're at play practice,
As
and
usual.
we were backstage in the back, very back, and I had Corbin and
Oh,
Remy
what
to the
stays
left of me.
backstage? No, Brody, we all know what happens backstage stays backstage, Brody.
Not for the people of the podcast. They get special entrance. Anyhow,
They're not they're not paying money.
yes, they are. Maybe.
Unless
Shut
if
up.
you are, then
Shut
Welcome.
up, Aiden.
that sucks.
Patreon.
Anyway, I had Corbin and
We
Remy
don't
to the
have a
left of me,
Patreon.
kissing, 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 and Dylan and Gracie to the right of me, kissing, 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 and there was no way around, and so I was just stuck in the middle, and just awkwardly sitting there, and I wanted to leave.
Or
Y-
do
y-
just what Aiden does. He just barrels through. He's like, I'm gonna go this way.
I
No, then
eventually
it
kind of
better.
had to do that.
I say there better be enough room for Jesus to join in.
Jesus and friends.
Jesus and the 12 apostles and the rest of his disciples at the time. There better be at least 3 miles space between you two.
Is there even a space
love-
for Judas?
I love talking about that with the actual religion teacher at our school. Yes, leave Leave enough room for Jesus and his 12 apostles.
And all his brothers and sisters, if he had any, and all the other disciples of his,
Was
and the
Jesus
Bible.
tall?
He was like, what was he? We looked this up in
Wasn't he like 6 feet?
No,
No.
he's like 5 something. He was like 5'3".
People were shorter back
He's
then.
5'3"?
How
He was
Oh,
average
Pat's
height
talking
for
about
his time, just
how
like Napoleon.
tall was Jesus.
They had to cut down the cross a little bit. They're like, he's like, I can't carry it. I don't have long enough legs.
Oh, sorry, he was 5'5".
5'5".
He was
I'm
still
taller
taller
than
than
Jesus.
he was still taller than Dallas.
I don't know why, because I made a
Oh.
joke during social distancing time. I was like, you should say away the amount of Jesus. And I looked it up. It was like 6 feet. I was like, wow, they lied to me. I'm taller than Jesus. Square up, Jesus. We're fighting. What are you gonna do?
And
Wear
th-
heels to be taller?
that probably means that Goliath.
Yeah.
Since everyone was super short, he was probably like just 6 foot. He was
Didn't
6 foot something.
it wasn't the measurements like we reread that passage in like religion, and
Oh yeah,
the measurements were stupid. They were like,
it was like shekels.
yeah,
He was 10
he weighed
shekels tall.
he he weighed
And
wait
then they had to tell
two
us
shekels.
I don't think that's that much.
He weighed 300 shekels.
I think that's a lot.
He he was the height of 37 galleons. That's a
So
Harry
what?
Potter reference. Don't laugh at that, Aiden.
Oh, galleons. I thought you meant like Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, Jesus, like Galilee.
Oh, like the Sea of Galilee.
Yeah,
Actually, that's funnier. Pretend I said that.
yeah. You think I know some?
Yeah.
You think I know something about Harry Potter?
Sometimes I feel like you just laugh and it's not even funny. You just are like,
It's because I feel rude not for laughing because I understand it's a joke. But
insert comic bit
Brody, do
here.
you have a laugh track at your disposal?
We need a
Maybe.
soundboard.
Gracie,
Hmm?
you have a soundboard, don't you? It's got to have a laugh track on there. Bullet.
Well, I have a soundboard, but it's not good. It's just my phone feeding into my headphones.
Too bad. Find a laugh track.
Ha 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 ha.
Did you know laugh tracks are mostly dead people?
Yes, you've told me that.
Have I?
And something you could have saved for the end when you needed a fun fact.
Damn it.
That way it's not, did you know Indians created nothing? And then it
Okay.
cuts off.
Okay. So, to add I meant the idea of nothing. So they created zero. Yeah, just so you know, I'm not racist.
I love how you were like, I'm going to explain that in the comments, and you never did.
Yeah, because I was too lazy to.
And then you just did it now, so it's fine. The
Yeah.
world is right.
You better watch this episode, people,
The
to understand the
funny thing is,
context.
that's the episode with our most views, so everyone who watches is gonna think
No, it
Aiden's
was a
racist.
racism. The
Unless they
racism
watch
of
this one, which they probably won't, so
the
everyone's just gonna
racism.
think Aiden's
The racism
racist.
is the one that made it funny. Racist is funny. Confirmed.
Oh, but
Wait, what?
didn't only like people go like watch 14 minutes of it, so they didn't even get to the end.
That's true. Anyway,
It wasn't you, Aiden. You're nothing.
Yeah, Brody, you're not special.
how
And
does
you
this have
know it.
anything to do with me?
You know
Aren't,
it
aren't,
has
uh,
everything to do with you.
I'm just waiting for the day Brody gets a girlfriend, and then I will be the
Ah,
worst
that's never
person
gonna
ever.
happen.
It is gonna happen. Brody, you're a sweet boy, and you will find somebody.
you guys want to help me?
I know
I've been
one
trying for
person.
years. Well, actually, no. The key is not trying. Then you'll never fail.
Actually, I try and I succeed multiple times.
Yeah, you've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times as many than me now. Significant others.
And this is in the
It's actually
past.
5.
5.
It's 5, I think, right? Wait,
5.
did I just do my math wrong?
Why are you
It's
adding on
4.
Oh
people
yeah,
that I've never
4.
met before?
It's 4 unless there's one in there that I had no clue about.
It's 4. Sorry.
No, it's 4.
It's 4. Yeah, I don't know why.
Unless you
Yeah.
want to count the 2-week 6th grade date I had.
It's still 4, even counting that. I think.
The closest I've came to having a girlfriend was someone who we were apparently going to get married in 1st grade when we were older. Then she moved away. That was quite saddening. I wrote letters
Who
for a
was it?
while. We wrote letters for a while. Then
Who
we
was it?
stopped.
Write her a letter again.
If you
Who
don't
was
know,
it?
you'll never know. We'll leave it at that.
What's their name?
I'm not going to tell you.
Can you type it in Discord?
No. If you don't
Is-
know the Easter egg, you won't ever know. So I'm guessing it's probably just 2 of my older friends who know. Actually,
Dang,
take
Who are
it
your
back.
older
There's
friends?
probably some more.
What? What did you say, Gracie?
Dang, Aiden.
I know.
You're not veteran enough.
Aiden's
Well,
definitely gonna get
I
a
didn't
cheerleader girlfriend.
Well, I did.
He is.
I didn't become friends with Brody until like 4th grade. So
I know.
But still, you are
you're
my
gonna get
longest lasting, unless, well, technically
longest
not. You're
lasting
my
lover.
longest lasting closest friend, probably.
you're the longest lasting one that you still
Converse
like
with on a
talk
regular
to on
basis.
talk to on a regular basis.
Aiden, you're gonna find a. I'm gonna theorize it. You're gonna find a cheerleader girl who is.
Yeah, but most of them I don't like.
No, it's going to be okay. She's gonna come in next year. She's gonna be a freshman. I feel it.
Yeah.
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 Aiden,
Don't
she's gonna
cringe.
be closer to your
Yeah.
age than anyone else in our grade.
True.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're very close to being.
You're very close to being an 8th grader.
Yeah, I could have. So
You could have
I
been.
was born right on the cusp. So
The cusp.
the cusp. So my mom was given the choice. Hey, he can either go 1 grade ahead, or so be one of the youngest in his grade, or be one of the oldest in this grade. And I guess she chose the youngest, which I don't regret that choice.
Aww.
I regret it slightly.
No, it's because you
Ooh.
love us. It's because you love us, Aiden.
Uh,
I can't see you, so I can't like grab your face and be like, yeah.
yeah. What's that gnome sound that you always try to make me do? Oh yeah. Ooh.
I love how I sat down. So at the beginning of the day, we sit in the commons, and I sit down. I'm like, "Where's Brody?" And he's sitting right next to me.
That
Oh,
hurt.
yeah, I
That kind of
remember.
hurt me. Just
And
like
then one
it
time
was right there, and you're just like, "Where is he?" And it's like, "Come on."
And then one time when you were dating someone, yeah, you I was sitting there for like 5 minutes, and then I went to go help our janitor with setting up chairs for church, and you were like, "Oh, he's not." When someone asked her, "Oh, he must not be here yet." We looked at each other. We
We
spoke.
gazed into each
We
other's eyes.
no, not we stared at each other creepily. You know how us friends do.
It's what all friends do. No, and
I
then I
hope.
gave you a hug, Brody, and it was like the most. It was the most please get away from me hug I've ever
The
had
thing,
in
I
my
don't want to
life.
upset Dylan. Dylan's right there. I'm not dealing with that
Dylan
again.
has
Is
kissed
that
a lot of men. I think he'll be fine with me hugging you once.
I
That
don't
giggle,
need to
Aiden.
deal
I
with
like
that
that
again.
laugh. You're like a little gremlin.
I'm not little.
You're just a little baby.
I'm larger than both of you.
Yes, I'm aware, but you're just a little baby in my eyes.
Why?
You're this big. If you can't see me, obviously.
I'm this big. Am I as big as one shekel?
But I'm holding up. You know that pinching motion you do? I'm holding like this big. You are the size of a grapefruit.
Thank you, I guess. How big's a grapefruit?
It's like an orange but on steroids.
Oh, okay. You are the size of a. No, so I'm a watermelon, clearly, because I'm absolutely gigantic, as everyone knows. I am so muscular.
Your muscles are, and you have
I'm like
seeds.
I'm like a muscular watermelon.
You're a muscular watermelon.
The heck? Jeez.
How long have we been going?
I don't know, but
I
I
don't
really
know.
like this episode. 36
I
minutes
do
already.
too. 36 minutes. Jeez.
Okay, well, since this whole episode seems to be based around the third wheel stories, we'll get started off
And
with another
toes.
one. I was left,
And
so
don't forget the toes.
everyone
Don't
had
forget the
left
toes.
Remy's house. It was just me, Remy, and Corbin left. They're both sitting on the couch cuddled up together, and just had to sit there until my parents got there. I just had to sit there and
When
like
was this? Was this at
I sat
Corbin
there
Day?
and had to like make small talk with her dad the whole time.
Was this at Corbin's Day or
Corbin Day.
This
It's not
was
Corbin's Day. It's Corbin Day.
Corbin Day?
I think this was the night when
Or
you
was
weren't.
it
I don't
the?
think you were. Actually, no, you were there for this one.
Oh, I just left. Was
Yeah,
it the
because
one
you.
that we stayed there for like 10 hours?
No, it was. It might have been. I don't remember. But anyway,
Because I remember, I don't know why we stayed there that long or why we even went over there. Oh, it's the Christmas thing.
that's
The
probably what it
Christmas
was.
thing.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that one. It was the one where we played board game, and I
I
made
never.
German accent or Russian accent and like started yelling at everyone.
I thought we went British for a while.
British
The one
too, all
time you
types of
guys do
stuff.
a Russian accent.
You were
I was
there.
You're
not
not
there.
there.
I was there?
You
Yeah.
were there.
Because
I
I
don't
remember,
remember the.
you left before. You were like, "Oh well, see ya," and then I was like,
Oh,
"Aiden, where are you going? Why?"
see ya,
I.
folks.
Oh,
Oh,
everyone in the Midwest is. Sorry, in Saskatchewan says "ope." Everyone knows this.
I love how Brody. It was raining the other day. He's like, we really needed that. He sounded like every Saskatchewan dad, not Midwestern dad ever. We really needed that rain.
Yeah.
We did.
Brody, you seem like the type of person who would watch the tornado.
I
I
am.
watch all the tornadoes.
I
Yeah,
sit on a
come on,
por- I
Brody.
sit
would
on my
too.
porch and watch them.
I mean, I would too, because what's has anyone here actually seen a tornado touchdown?
Nope. But this year they're
Kansas
calling for
City.
big tornado season.
Oh, great.
They say that every year.
They do, but this year
we live.
it could be fact.
This year, every year they're like, yeah, this year it's gonna be a big winter. It's gonna be a hard hitting winter, and then we get about 2
The
flakes of
most
snow,
we get like 3 inches of snow at best.
and then we're out of school for a
It's
week.
it's not even the snow that kills. It's the ice.
Oh yes, it's the. I was born during an ice storm, so
Apparently, I was my mom. I hear this story a lot. So apparently, my mom was pregnant with me during like a really bad ice storm.
yeah, that might have been the time I was born, Aiden.
Wait, there. What did you say, Aiden?
So during a really bad ice storm. Yeah, you know the big ice storm that all the adults talk about.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was around the time I was born, Aiden.
I'm
Think about it.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, but here's a real question: gas or electric stove?
Gas stove.
I like
Jody.
electric because it's easy to clean, but gas is good for cooking purposes. For actually.
Electric could be good for somewhere like California where it doesn't get that cold.
Mm-hmm.
But also, once you lose power, you can't cook. So,
Have
yeah,
you
the gas.
lost power, Aiden? Because I never have.
You've what?
Oh, you live out in the middle of nowhere, Gracie.
Well, we have like, get yourself a generator.
Yeah, well, yeah. Normal people in town don't have generators.
Normal
Why
people
don't
just
you?
use flashlights and have fun with it and read a book. That's what I did during the last power outage.
Well, you remember when the power went out for like 5 seconds in like seventh grade, and we're like, if this keeps going, we're gonna get out of school.
No,
No,
everyone was like, I can't see, teacher.
Screaming.
I can't see. Help me. I was like, geez, guys, what's, you think we're gonna get bombed? I mean, we might, but I don't think so.
the Nazis are coming.
Guys, we're gonna get bombed. Why don't we all do the tornado drill kind of
Why don't we
pose?
all
Guys,
get
we're all gonna
under?
get bombed. Let's
Why
just
don't we
hold
all
hands
get
and sing
under a
Kumbaya.
desk?
Why don't we pull the 1960s nuke maneuver and get under our desk? Like that's gonna do anything.
Because we all know things about nukes. They do not mess with kids underneath desks.
They're
It's just
scared by that.
fact. They they're
They're
repelled.
repulsed.
They're repelled by kids. Like, oh, nice town. That town has at least 2 child orphanages. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Turn around.
the nuke walks away.
Time to walk back to Russia.
Sounds like a Family Guy skit.
Dude, any mildly offensive thing is probably a Family Guy skit.
Probably.
And it's probably amazing.
That projectile baby thing was probably a Family
Probably.
Guy skit.
That was a Mr. Beast skit. I remember
What?
that. They threw babies, like not real babies,
Real baby? Oh,
plastic
It's a
fake
bouncy
dolls.
Dang
baby
it.
boy. Smash it. Spikes baby, never mind.
bouncy baby boy.
It didn't bounce.
It actually stopped moving.
Oh,
It was it experienced lag. It kind of just stuck in the ground for a second, then it flew up.
I want to lag in real life. I think I do, because my brain doesn't function right sometimes. But I want to like fall off of something and just stay there for a moment and then fall.
No, like
So you
like
guys
a,
have a moment
like a
to
cartoon one. Just
yeah,
look someone in the eyes, and then wave, and then you fall. With
look
your head
down
falling
and then
last and your neck just stretching really far.
and your American toe falls first.
Of course, as everyone does. I am creating a new toe called the American toe.
not back to
Just
the toe again.
I'm gonna create a subreddit.
Subreddit
just
the
The American
American
toe.
toe.
it's one toe with like American with something America tattooed on it.
They just no, you just Sharpie on abs and
Um,
it's American toe. It's a buff American toe. That American toe puts food on his family.
not even
Ain't
on his
right, he
family's
does
table.
now.
Not even on his family's table, just on his family.
Exactly.
Because I didn't hear table. I just heard puts that toe puts food on his family.
Yeah,
It sounds like he's
food on his family.
It sounds like he's betting food.
He's actually bet off all of his children. His fifth born is the only one left.
Do you just have that one so he has someone to continue the bloodline with? Just
Oh my gosh, my posture is terrible.
well, that's a problem.
Well, not my problem.
That's something you
Aiden.
complain to Dylan about.
Aiden, you silly Billy.
I think Aiden disappeared.
Aiden said he had to go for a little bit.
For a sec. We'll see how long the sec takes and decide if we need to cut or not. But
Multiple seconds.
okay. Just me and Gracie now. Okay.
Okay, so
oh,
Aiden is our least favorite member. I actually hate him. We're
Yeah.
actually thinking
If
of
we get
killing
rid of him, he
him.
never contributes anything. It's like, gosh.
He's actually kind of just there.
Kind of just shows up and we let him in for some reason.
He's like a cat that we fed once,
It just keeps coming back.
and then he eats the entire thing of cat food.
All right, this is just the Gracie and Brody show now. How? All right, we'll have a little
Aiden's
discussion.
still here.
Oh, great.
He said he's the uncle that no one knows how he got there.
Of course.
Of course, he's twice removed.
All right, here's a topic we can talk about without Aiden here. It's not a very big one, but how do you think the kids in our school react to any kind of disaster? Not, we'll do natural disaster, like if there was a tornado just in the middle of the day. How would they react? Do you think?
I think it'd be pure chaos for no
I'm
reason.
back.
They'd be
Sorry.
like,
I might need to get. So yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
All right. Okay, pure chaos. Yes, and you know.
Do you think we
Stuff.
could navigate around the hordes to get to the basement and survive? I think we'd all just go sit down in Miss O's room.
I think we'd be fine. We could just lock her room and not let anybody else come in.
That's how we survive.
Yeah, they can all fight in the cafeteria. We'll all be like singing Kumbaya, my lord. Obviously. We start a little fire.
Actually, you know what? Most of the people in our school will just be like, "Oh, we get a break from class. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and puff air."
That too.
Puff
There's a big thing of air coming at us. Well, let's
better.
You'll probably end up having
we better get
Corbin
more of it.
and Dylan in Miss O's room too, and they're just gonna start playing the freaking piano, just like
The freaking
I say
piano.
goodbye. What's that song where it's like as the final curtain drops or something like that? I don't know, but they'll probably start playing that and just
The
What are you
final
talking
curtain
about?
drops?
like
move?
you know the
What
song that
movie is
every
it then?
DJ plays at the end of every dance for some reason.
No.
Huh?
Forget it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
forget about it because you're not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, they just end up playing a goodbye song probably.
A
No, they'll
goodbye
say
song.
I'm still standing.
They'll play "Staying Alive."
I'm staying alive. Staying alive.
Staying alive. And stop before we get copyrighted.
It's too late.
You can't stop copyright.
Demonetization.
We get no money, no monetization.
We don't get any money anyways.
True.
Aiden sounded so sad.
Yawn.
Well, split two ways. It wouldn't amount to that much because Aiden doesn't get any money.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we've already decided this.
I'm a fan favorite.
How do
Exactly.
you know?
You can get money off the fans. We'll get money from the
Oh,
business.
so I'm just living off tips now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sell your merch, Aiden.
My merch.
Look at that face. Look at that handsome face merch.
I just scotch tape like a printed out picture. My face on a hoodie.
I don't
You
think we
know
ever
those would
discussed
sell
that,
for
but we definitely
millions.
are gonna have merch someday if we get big enough. We need the hoodie. And we
We
will
need
get
the
the school.
American
We will get the school to let us wear it as spirit wear. Hoodie.
Just like the Cliff Notes is spirit wear.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Cliff Notes anyways? I've seen people. I don't understand anything about it.
I don't know. All I know is
What
we're
is
better.
it?
It's a local pod about the school's sports teams.
That makes
I don't
sense.
know. He just took pictures of us while we were at a football game, and it was.
You make that sound really creepy, Gracie.
It
I
was.
mean, you took a picture of me, like on the sidelines, just.
That's because you do your little wiggle dance, Aiden, and it's adorable.
And my
Your
no,
little wiggle dance to
stay
stay warm.
I stance up. What are you talking about?
No, you just
You're
move your
like
knees back and
wobble
forth.
your knees, yeah.
Up and down, up and down. It's hilarious.
You're
No,
doing a
it's not.
little jig.
It's not to stay warm. It's my way to stop me from just walking everywhere.
Aiden, do you think you'd be able to do the worm?
No.
The
Why would
whale?
you even consider? Whoa.
You know the guy who played Mr. Body? He can do
Yeah,
it.
He can do the worm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Okay.
surprised.
So you can do it. Or the whale, whatever you prefer.
I just
The
I just
beached
belly
whale.
flop on. I uh, just a slight
That's
jump.
terrible, Aiden. I'm sorry, Aiden.
No, it's fine.
I'm used to it. Well, if
Yeah.
I ever become obese, you can call me a beached whale too. Not like you're morbidly obese. I'm not saying that, but if I ever become like 5 pounds bigger, you can call me a beached whale.
How many pounds bigger?
I said
Introducing
5.
Gracie
Oh,
the
okay.
beached whale.
Gracie the beached whale.
That's my wrestling name.
Your restaurant name?
No, my wrestling name.
Oh, I thought you said a restaurant. I was like, what are you
That sounds
selling
like
there?
it's a surf and turf restaurant.
Ew. What? What is this? What's this blubber?
It, what is this? It's a Floridian delicacy called whale.
What
A
kind of whale?
delicacy?
Beluga. Beluga. No, Floridan delicacy is alligator.
Yeah.
Alligator and rum.
Alligator and rum? Please tell me that's
Yeah,
not real.
they drink a lot of rum.
They drink a lot of rum. Well, that's nice.
Because they're all pirates in the
I'm
Caribbean.
I'm more of a sparkling grape juice kind of gal.
I mean, who doesn't like sparkling grape juice?
People who don't like grapes.
Grape juice doesn't even taste like grapes.
But it does taste like purple. All I hear is the distant giggle.
It tastes like purple.
Aiden, don't giggle like that. That scares me. Fan the boy.
It tastes like purple.
It sounds like you're crying.
It's kind of creepy the fact Aiden's laughing so hard.
I'm sorry, it was just really stupid.
Aiden wasn't expecting that.
I
You should
was
expect the
not.
most stupidest thing from me.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
We
Nope.
get it. You don't
We
have
get
to
it. You
keep
like the
showing us the
Spanish
home
Inquisition.
screen.
Or
That's kind of weird.
even though they sent out a 2 weeks notice before they got exiled and or killed. So,
That 2 weeks notice was not
so,
expected, though.
so they did expect the Spanish Inquisition by 2 weeks notice.
Okay, but by expecting, you're not expecting the Spanish Inquisition.
But what if you are expecting the Spanish Inquisition, but no one knows you're expecting the Spanish Inquisition? So, but you really are expecting the Spanish Inquisition, but you're not really expecting the Spanish Inquisition because you're expecting them to send a letter, you just don't know when. So does that mean you're expecting them or you're not expecting them?
Can you shut up?
No.
Aiden, nobody cares.
I know, I do. I care about stuff and things.
You care about stuff and things. That's
Yes.
good to know.
Thank you.
You care about your secret girlfriend.
Like my $100 scientific golfing calculator or whatever it is.
Golfing calculator?
No, giraffe calculator.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
Me Me and other two friends plus current friend who I sit by in business class. You know him. Great.
Oh yes.
We at the carnival. I can't remember if it was this year. I think we were walking around trying to find Aiden a girlfriend the whole time.
Oh, I
Like we were
remember that.
showing. I would show them the picture of Aiden, and they'd have to say yes or no.
I'm assuming all of them were no.
Apparently, one
All
was
of them were
yes.
no, and even one of them was like, I'd date one of you over him.
No, Aiden.
Ah, you didn't. You never told me that.
Yeah, I
Aiden, you're
did.
so pretty.
You were like, I don't care. Actually, no, I told you, and then you were like, you were still mad at me for actually going out and doing it.
Aiden goes, I don't even care. Like, I don't, it's not like I care or anything. He's like
I
sobbing.
I don't.
Why would I care?
You know I don't.
Why would I give a darn?
It's just more responsibility, and I'm kind of forced to talk to someone that I might not want to talk to.
The whole point is you want to talk to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why the people should register
Why do you think I'm on FaceTime with Dylan right now? And we're saying absolutely nothing, but we're still in each
Just
other's
enjoying each
presence.
other's presence? Really?
Yes.
Seriously? This is how this is gonna
No,
go?
are you enjoying his presence or the Juice's presence?
I'm enjoying the Jeeves presence, my bad.
Good.
Okay,
It should be just the Joof.
that's the way it shall be.
Oh no, I think his whole personality is based around his forehead. Because if you were to no, literally, if you are to move his hair and block his forehead, he doesn't look like himself. But if you move
No,
the hair
we've
back,
discussed this. His ego is with his hairline.
Guys, can we please shave Dylan's head?
No,
that would
not
be
the Juice.
I have
he'd
to
look like
see what it
Gru.
looks like.
You know
Then put
there's
a bald
filters for
cap
that,
on him.
right?
No, but it'd be so much better if we shaved it. Then we could get the lasting effects.
No, because he'd look like Gru.
Imagine him with short
I'm going
hair.
to steal the moon.
I am going to steal Moon. Why am
Moon
I
is
Russian?
mine.
I don't think Gru is Russian.
I don't even know what he is, but he's not Russian. I'm
You know,
going to steal the
you
moon.
you know, Russian sounds like you're speaking backwards.
Like the actual language or the
Yes.
accent?
So I was watching this one Russian movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're speaking backwards, and it's hilarious. It sounds like English spoke backwards.
You need to reverse the whole movie, and then you'll be able to understand what they're saying.
No wonder they have backwards letters. It's literally just English but backwards.
Ah, yes. My mistake.
Your mistake. I'm agreeing with you.
I know, I just wanted to say it.
But also, I'm
Jada,
surprised none of you are surprised that I was watching a Russian movie.
I remember when you had like a Russian hat, and then you were like, I'm not gonna wear this anymore because, it's a little insensitive.
No, I wore it a lot. I wear it whenever it snows. Still.
Well, you said, weren't we shoveling snow for like a student council meeting? And I was like, where's the Russian hat? You're like, I'm not currently wearing it because of reasons.
Yeah, so we have. Should I tell them about our teacher name?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we have this one Ukrainian teacher. And in
The
case
best
you
teacher.
have. Yeah, she was nice. And in case you've been living under a rock for the past year, there's been a war
Patrick.
going on. So. Oh, and did you know Russia's going to go after Moldova next?
Yeah, with their
Where's
no
that?
military power left. It's just nukes now.
So Moldova is a small country in between Ukraine and Romania.
I didn't even know that was a real place.
Yeah. It's yeah, fair enough. It also has the last standing Soviet like safe haven or whatever.
Interesting.
It's not. It's not really that they like communism, but they're just like
They
saving.
enjoy its presence.
They're saving history or whatever.
Saving
Yeah,
history.
a bunch of. I don't know if you've ever watched some of those videos, but some people, those old Russian amusement parts
Mm-hmm.
that were never safe whatsoever, even when they were new. Yeah, imagine those. Imagine that, but 30 years later. Imagine how unsafe that would be.
Guys, let's go on the carousel of hell.
Oh hell.
Okay, I heard a great JFK joke today. Dylan will appreciate. No,
Now
actually, it
that's
wasn't
now
JFK.
that's the way to start a sentence.
It wasn't JFK. It was It was a Ronald Reagan joke. It has to do with Russia, so it'll go along. Dylan will greatly appreciate me for doing a Ronald Reagan joke. So
Alright,
here's what he said. So, Gorbachev put in a new law. He didn't like people speeding, so the new law was you had to give everyone a ticket, no matter who they were, no matter how important they were. Well, Gorbachev was late for work one day.
Gorbachev. Who's Gorbachev?
Giga Chan.
Gorbachev.
It's Gorbachev. It's what? Now you're making me mess it. It's like Gorbachev or something. It's not Gorbachev.
I don't know. Well, anyway, he was
Albatross.
late. He was
Albatross,
however
my
you pronounce
favorite.
his name. I'm sure Dylan will correct me later.
Oh yeah.
However you pronounce his name, he was late for work, so he told his limo driver to hop in the back and let him drive.
No.
And so he was
Funny.
speeding down the road, and he goes past two police cruisers or motorcycles, and one breaks off and pulls him over. And his buddy he drives back a couple minutes later to his buddy, and he's like, "Well, did you give him a ticket?" And he's like, "No, he was too important." And then he's like, "Well, we were told to give everyone a ticket, no matter how important they were." And he's like, "But he was too important." And he's like, "Who was he?" And he's like, "I don't know who he was, but he had Gorbachev as his driver." I love that joke. It was great.
So
My stomach is rumbling right now, so let's hope it gets into the pod.
Don't worry, noise
does that mean
suppression
a
is on.
storm's coming? Or are you just hungry?
Storm's coming.
Because every Midwestern person has a symbol of like a storm coming, like a sixth sense that rain's gonna come.
Oh, mine's a headache.
It's either a smell, a headache, a knee, or something. It's one of
Yeah,
those things.
mine's a
And,
headache. My
and it's
hip
really
starts to hurt. Just kidding.
and it's really weird because I could smell rain. I don't know if other people can do this, but most Midwestern people can smell rain.
I think everybody should be able to smell rain.
Yeah, but what about like the people in California where it doesn't rain?
Well, they should smell a weird smell and they should be like, that's rain.
Yeah, but would they know that that's rain? It never rains in California, in case you forgot. They live in the middle of a freaking desert for some reason. And
Chaparral.
sorry, whatever chaparral is.
Do not forget the biomes that we just learned.
I can forget them as much as I want. I don't care what biome we live in.
You will someday when you're like, well, after this apocalypse, where should we go set up? Someone's like, oh, we should go set up somewhere where we can farm. Aiden has to think, where is the biome that I need to farm?
Oh, we'll go to the tundra then.
We'll just go. Well, I mean, we'll be in the farming area already. Like, if we're just gonna stay here, because it's Kansas, that's Nebraska,
New
Idaho.
Iowa.
York.
No, not New York. New York has. Did you know New York's tap water is actually some of the cleanest in the U.S.?
I want to go to New York.
Housing prices
Has
are
Dylan not
absolutely.
told you he's going?
Who's Bill?
I said Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
Dill.
Dill. Dill pickle.
Yes, I know he's going.
Oh, with the new G choir.
I know.
No, I said oh with the new G choir, not with the new G choir. I wasn't saying it as an expression of telling you. I was saying it as an expression as realization.
No, because I hear it all the time. I know.
You should join the new G choir. I'm not in it, but just because
Why would
Dylan's in it.
I join it?
Because you sing.
Oh, don't do
Okay.
that, because then if you two ever break up, it'll be even more awkward, and we
Oh,
won't be
it'll
there to
be.
break the silence.
Yeah, but they're not gonna break up. Right?
It the
It'll
girls
be
are on separate
it'll
sides and the boys are in the middle.
it'll be really awkward if you guys did break up.
Aiden's going to keep this relationship going just because it would be awkward.
We
It would
just
be
need
an
to keep it going until
inconvenience
high
to
school's
him.
over. Then we'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys can break up as soon as you guys go to college or whatever you want to do.
Well, he's a year older, so as soon as
Okay, never mind. So senior year, yeah, you can be single again for like 2 days, and it'll be like, "Hey guys, guess who's my new boyfriend now?" Just will be the
guys,
oddest
just
character.
just
Every
because I
single
pull more
boyfriend you
than
get
you.
has just a completely different character. You have no type.
I don't, and it's kind of weird. For a while, I thought it was dumb people.
Okay, that
Oh,
is actually that's fair. Well, you had one smart one.
Yeah,
who?
The very first, I'd say.
the girl.
Oh, oh yeah. In case you didn't realize, she's dating people.
And Aiden has not. Aiden can't figure out how to not get himself out of this mess. Do 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 do.
And you
I
would, however, you just need to play the Seinfeld.
but
Um,
dear. That's for another episode.
What, the Seinfeld thing?
Yeah, the whole episode is just an hour and like 10 minutes of the Seinfeld
On
outro.
on YouTube, we are going to put out Seinfeld episodes, just full Seinfeld episodes.
But we're going to put POV. You're watching a Seinfeld episode, so YouTube can't touch you.
We're just going to record it inside our own houses.
How long have we been going?
Quite a while, actually. Hour 8.
Oh, really?
This has been my favorite episode, I think, so far.
I know, because it was a really good episode. We will mourn this episode. No, because which one was our favorite, Aiden? And Brody was not having it.
I like the one, like, um, the one with the tumor jokes.
We had tumor jokes?
Yeah, like how your grandpa named his
yeah, my
tumor.
grandpa. Yeah. I forgot about that.
How do you forget about your grandpa naming your tumor? You're just used to it by now.
Yes, I'm used to because my family names everything. I'm used to it.
I mean, my mom's car is named Doris, so
Mine's
Taurus.
Brenda.
I don't know how she picked Doris, but
Here's the thing about my cars. They're named very ironically. And like so the two of the first couple ones were the Brody Mobile, and then my brother insert name Mobile, because they got him for our birth because they didn't have enough room. And then one of the newer ones was called the Gadget Mobile. And now the newest
Adding
one is
Mobile.
called the Volvo, even though it's a Subaru, because my dad always calls it a Volvo for some reason. We
Oh,
don't know why,
so
but he always calls it a Volvo.
we had this one. My dad used to have this one really small car, and it was silver, so we called it the Silver Semi because it was so small.
My mom just names it to go with the
Oh, and my
the
dad's Jeep
brand
is
of the
named
car.
Rocky now. Apparently.
Rocky Balboa.
Nope, that's John Cena.
That's John Cena, not it's wrestling, not
My favorite Rocky movie. Rocky
My favorite
6,
Rocky
John
movie.
Cena.
Rocky 7.
Rocky 7, starring John Cena as Rocky.
As Rocky. Do you know how to box? Nope. But I'll sure try. Do, 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 do.
You just see him absolutely ground slam someone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I saw something. It was every guy has the dream of body slamming someone, just like John Cena just onto someone. And I was like, oh yeah.
Just jump on someone. Just
That sounds kind of interesting.
just
You
pull a
want to
W.
body slam someone? What are you
No,
saying, Brody?
everyone has. You know
Oh,
what we
you know
mean.
what we mean.
It's like the Canadians take all their anger out in hockey, and that's why they're so nice. They just kill people in hockey, and they're like, "Oh,
What are you
whoops,
talking about? Happy
whoops."
Gilmore is a great.
I said hockey.
I know, and he wanted to play hockey, and he wasn't nice.
Who are you talking about? What? What are you saying? Did you say Happy Gilmore?
Yes, he played hockey for a little bit, and did
Who
that
the
make him
hell is
nicer?
Happy Gilmore?
You don't know who Happy Gilmore is?
You
I know
never what?
I know the movie.
Aiden?
Are we talking about the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I wasn't talking about the actual guy.
Who's the actual guy? There's an actual guy named Happy Gilmore.
It's based on like a true story or whatever.
Adam Sandler, a true story. Ha.
Adam Sandler is the truest story.
Adam Sandler has a pedo stash, and I'm all for it.
This episode is sponsored by Adam Sandler. Stop looking at me, Schwan Productions.
You wish this episode was
Me and your
sponsored by
pants is
Adam
cool.
Sandler.
That impression was really good.
Oh, back to school.
I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
I am not a fool.
I was not expecting you to stop looking at me, Schwan.
It's the only thing that me and my mom quote religiously.
Stop looking at me, Schwan.
I'm looking at my Schwan.
One of my
Hot,
one of my
keep
favorite
upsetting me.
one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies is Hubie's Halloween. It's
Oh, that's
absolutely
amazing.
hilarious.
Why are you adding apostrophe S to? You said Corbin's Day and now you said Hubie's Halloween.
How did I say Hubie's Halloween?
It's just Hubie Halloween,
I know. I meant that.
not Hubie's Halloween.
Oh gosh.
I'm dead. Mr. Lambert? Are those your feces, Mr. Lambert? Do you have a dog, Mr. Lambert? A big dog, Mr. Lambert?
You know what I call mistakes? Boners. Boners are just mistakes. So I'm a boner donor.
I want to get my grandma that shirt.
The boner donor shirt.
Boner donor shirt.
Your grandma would rock that shirt, and I know it.
Oh yeah, and she's a thin little thing, so it'd be hanging off of her. My boner was buying this shirt. Grandma, that's not what boner means.
What does it mean?
I would be
If
surprised if your grandma doesn't know what boner means.
I know, but I mean, if she didn't and you were to tell her the definition, she's very Catholic. I think she'd die on the spot.
Just, the devil hath taken over my soul. Just dies.
I'm getting hungry. My stomach is rumbling and a grumbling.
Like California, because you know it has earthquakes, sinkholes, and fire season. Who has fire season?
California.
Who wants to live in a state that has fire season? And Democrats, ew.
My
Ugh,
bad.
Liberal.
Liberal.
My
Liberal
bad.
hell.
My bad, guys. This girl's on fire.
No, she's not. She is literally on fire. She is burning. Why did
She
someone
is on
set her on
fire.
fire?
Our
Guys,
town is
literally
on
get the fire extinguisher
Get the
now.
fire. See, why?
What are you
Okay,
doing?
who set the stripper on fire?
Who's
What?
setting strippers on fire? Why are you thinking about strippers being set on fire, Aiden?
I don't know, because that just sounds like it's a song that would be played at a place like that.
I think this is Aiden's
We
happy thought.
didn't
No
start
wonder
the
we haven't found
fire.
Aiden a girlfriend yet. He's looking for too high of a value of thing. Stripper, flaming stripper.
Drippers.
That's what Aiden wants. Jeez.
Aiden wants a stripper.
I always
No,
pictured Aiden
no.
having the most Catholic girlfriend or something, but no, he wants a flaming stripper.
No. First of all,
He wants a girl who
I'm not
makes
that
bank.
Catholic.
He wants
He
someone
just
who
wants
can
a sugar
provide for
mommy.
him, if you
I'm
know
not-
what I mean.
I'm not super duper Catholic.
But you
Right,
want a
yeah.
sugar mommy. I see you. No,
No.
mad respect. What do you think I'm
I hate
doing?
that you said mommy as well.
Yeah,
No.
I'm sorry. Do you want a sugar daddy?
No. That's even worse. Stop it. Stop it.
You want a sugar papa?
No. Mexicans be like,
A sugar mama?
Mama. No.
Mama.
don't-
Ooh.
Was Freddie Mercury just saying ooh woo because he was a weeb? Was Freddie Mercury a gay weeb?
A
He was
weeboo.
gay and a weeb.
Excuse me?
The worst kind of evil.
A gay
Gay
weeb.
people. Gay weebs.
I can handle them separately, but together, whoa. That's
Together
too
they
much.
create a hybrid of evil that I've never seen before.
It's like an old hybrid Honda. Just doesn't make no sense, man.
Old hybrid Honda. Okay, I'm getting really hungry. Shall we wrap up this episode?
I don't. Yeah, hang on.
Aiden, go find your fun fact.
Uh,
Anyway, short
which-
little comment again. I have added something to my bucket list. I want to go to either America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent. Not be on the show, but like just go sit in the audience. Yeah.
Why?
And
I
boo.
love the shows. They're great.
Yeah, but they're rigged as well because like
I want to shake hands with Simon Cowell.
Me too. He's my favorite. He's the best.
he's
He
a douche.
reminds me of me.
He is a douche.
He's a douche.
He's
I want to
great.
shake my
He's a
American
douche.
Cowell with him.
Brody, he's a douche.
He's great. He's the only honest speaking one there. Everyone else
Well,
like,
but
yeah,
he-
you did all
He
right.
can't get. So there's this one comedian that everyone absolutely loved, and he gave them that X. He's a douche.
No,
He's
I
a
think
douche.
Brody
speaks his
just wants to
mind.
be like Simon Cowell.
Brody, you better not grow up to be a douche.
I sure hope not.
Yeah, well, you better not grow up to be Simon Cowell. Then.
He's rich. I'd happily take that job.
He's a rich
Yeah,
douche.
if that's most rich people.
Fair enough, but still.
Besides, you know,
Why did
none
God
of us
have
will
to
grow up
write
to
such?
be douche.
Why did God have to write such a big book to tell us we
Oh,
That it's a scientific term, Brody. We can use it.
I'm bleeping that.
Brody, it's a scientific term.
Well, guess
You
what?
can
On
use it.
Spotify, I have to put if the video has explicit content. I never put it, but wow, this episode's gonna have to have explicit
No,
content.
it has
All right, all right,
one
all
word.
right, all right, Aiden, find your fun fact and end us off before we go
I
too
said
far
it.
down another rabbit hole. Quickly, I need that fun fact.
I say it. I say
I
it.
sit on you.
I, I say, young man. Just foghorn leghorn.
Quickly, we need that fun fact. Close us off. Let's go. Come
Uh,
on, fun fact, please. No, not again. No.
That's what I said. When you know how our business teacher's doing these quotes.
Aiden, end us off. We don't
One-
need
one-
another story. Save it for
one-
tomorrow. We'll
Jesus.
record
one of
another
these-
one or something.
I'm
End
not
us
gonna bring up
off.
a-
No!
the quote. So someone pointed their Snapchat camera at me, whatever, and said, "Hey, do you have a quote?" I paused for a
We're gonna end off here before they keep
No,
making me
did-
cut out stuff.
Did you know Sudan has more pyramids than any country in the world?